The views and opinions expressed in this podcast episode are those of the host and guests and not their sponsoring institutions.
What you got against the Luther burger, man?
It's so fattening. I'm a simple guy, you know. I just like double cheeseburgers, a little bit of turkey bacon. I mean, make it special.
Don't get me wrong, I ain't ordering that shit either, but like, I ain't gonna shame nobody for ordering it.
Speaking of a double cheeseburger, there's a place in my top 10 hidden gems restaurants in Metro Detroit that I gotta talk to.
Is it the Burger Bar?
No.
Because that place is actually pretty good, though.
Actually, there is one food truck on this, but it's in honorable mentions. But we'll get there in a second.
Food trucks are pretty good, though.
If you could get like a couple of food trucks for your wedding, you're set.
For the wedding?
Yeah.
For the wedding?
There's nothing wrong with it.
No, there's not. But I don't think I would want.
I don't want a food truck at my wedding, though.
Yeah,
maybe ice cream truck.
Like I can see it pulling up after like for like a late night snack kind of thing, but I'm not. Like,
no, the late night snack at the wedding is the late night snack, if you know what I mean.
Not.
Why am I eating ice cream if I got my snack right next to me in bed?
Why not have both?
Hey, we did have both one night. I was like, hey.
Oh God, no.
We gotta use this ice cream somehow.
The fuck did I just start?
Welcome back to the KrisCross Corner podcast. I'm your host, Kris Canty. We have the Great Debaterz in here. We have Marcel Smith and Walter Whitten. If this is your first time listening, this is a Detroit-based podcast where I, Kris Canty, talk about anything and everything. This is basically a water cooler conversation where I just talk to my friends about hot topics, news, music, etc., politics. We're just going to get into it. And one of our favorite segments.
Oh, no.
We're going to start the show off with our favorite segment.
We're going to start the show with this.
You got a lot on your mind, huh?
Stupid. Criminals in Detroit. This is the Uno reverse.
Oh, no.
Uno reverse. This is the stupidest, the smartest, stupidest criminal of all time.
I don't think that's possible.
The smartest, stupidest criminal ever. And here's why. A prisoner who died briefly and medically brought back to life argued in court that his life sentence had technically ended.
He's not the first person to make an argument.
Many tried that. Many have tried.
But it's a fair argument. Technically speaking, his life sentence ended when his life ended. He was dead. His sentence is over.
The paperwork's in there. He can start anew.
Mm-hmm. So is he is he a felon? Like a convicted felon?
I mean, all I know is he got new life. He better treat it with respect.
He ain't gonna do that. Let's be honest.
What was I thinking?
You imagine that court case. You're back.
You're back. Wait.
I thought didn't you have like a whole new lease on life? You said you would be back here after you died. About that, Your Honor. Turns out I am a man who likes to repeat offenses. So here I am.
So they ain't hiring at AutoZone.
I mean, he aiming for perfection. At the first, you don't succeed.
Did he end up getting off because of that? Did they actually let him go?
We don't know yet.
Oh, okay.
He's still in court.
What I'm trying to figure out is how can you try a dead man?
That's what I'm saying.
That has happened before.
Because I remember a little history lesson. I remember reading about a Catholic pope who was like dead, like dead, like bones, and so they carried his bones and they tried him.
Like, bring his ass back.
I forgot his name. They dragged his ass 3 times.
That No, Marcel, you are correct. There is a pope. I forget which one. I also forget which one it was, but there was a pope that had died.
Right.
And they literally brought his corpse into the courtroom and then tried him. Not only did they do that, they had somebody come in and act like his voice, which
had the courts excommunicated, threw him in the nearby river. And the Pope that tried him actually was into some serious fuck shit. So they brought his corpse back from the river.
Was this at the Vatican? Was this at the Vatican?
I think it was. It might have been. I wouldn't be surprised.
And what country was this?
This took place in Italy.
Yeah,
this was literally the Pope was dead.
One of the wildest stories you will ever hear.
They really tried a dead man.
Right, excommunicated him.
Right, and they tried a dead and found him guilty. Like
that's messed up.
Bro, do you know how much disrespect you have to be on to sit there and put a dead dude on trial to then sit there and be like, yeah, you're guilty?
It was three times.
And have the whole, like, everybody in the room go, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's normal.
But yeah.
I gotta look up who that guy's name was.
I ain't gonna lie, if that happened to me, I would haunt the fuck out of everybody.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'd be searching for vengeance. Like, nigga.
Speaking of that, Marcel, good segue. Nigga and prison at the same time. Four Baltimore prison guards were all found to be impregnated by the same prison inmate in Baltimore.
Bro, what? Again?
Walter. Oh my God, Walter. If you know, you know. Oh geez. Oh no.
We're doing this shit again?
Oh no. Oh no.
They really
oh no.
I thought we were done with this shit.
Oh.
4.
Now, is this consensual skeet?
Yes. He impregnated 4 prison guards.
Well, you know how much risk you gotta be doing that behind bars?
It ain't that much. No, here's the
Have you not seen Orange Is the New Black?
Literally, here's the wild thing about that. Technically speaking, yes, it was consensual, but according to the law, no, it wasn't, because the guards are in a position of power, so they legally can't do that. So as much as it was consensual, that was not consensual.
It was not consensual skeet.
Neutral skeet. Neutral consensual.
No. It was not consensual skeet. So suddenly they raped him, and then they got impregnated.
No.
Changes a lot. Yeah, because of the law, that is how that is looked at, even though that's more than likely not what happened. I'm just really fucking happy that consensual skeet is now a term that's a part of this podcast. That is so, I love it.
Consensual skeet.
Consensual skeet.
The stickers are coming out June.
The stickers are coming out. All right.
But wait a minute. Was this one at a time, or they just ran the train on my boy?
Doesn't matter.
Wait, Marcel, they ran the train on him?
Marcel, does it really matter?
They ran the train on him?
I mean, shoot. I mean,
he might. That might be how
what happens in the penitentiary.
First of all, no one's sex drive is that strong.
Man, who you
speak for yourself, my guy.
Shoot. I know the lunch breaks over there were hella awkward. I know they were they were probably comparing notes and shit. Well, he did this, well, I did that.
But hey, you know Tony and Cell Block D? Yeah, I know him pretty well. You know him pretty well.
Yeah, me too.
Now, what's he gonna do with the kids though?
Nothing. He's in prison.
He in prison.
He can't do shit.
So not only did you rape the dude, but now you're going to say this man ain't shit because of it's nothing he can do.
Sounds like a baby and mama, right? Anyway,
bro,
we're gonna move on to.
Can you not?
An Alabama dentist reportedly sentenced to 180 years in prison for raping, sodomizing, and abusing his staff members and patients. How do you do this?
Whoa. And wait.
staff and the patients. How you gonna
And-
rape somebody in a dental chair while the razors
no,
and like?
Now, see that's where you got me. Like, I get the you can obviously make some moves, but the sodomization.
Which tool did you use? What is going on?
I'm never going to question when somebody brings that up, like brings up a case of like essay like that. But my question to you is,
when and how?
Kinda, yeah. Just because of the logistics of it.
So you just got people walking in willy nilly. Hey, I need to borrow this tool. Let's go.
Borrow this tool? You don't do that in a dental office.
I don't know the tool's name.
If any office, a dental office, you are not borrowing.
I need to borrow this scraper. Like,
I need to borrow this scraper.
How do you allow that?
Hey, I'll bring it back used. Do you know it?
Bring it back. I'd be like, all right, I'm done. With a little dryer in my mouth. Suction thing. All I'm saying is my dentist better stop asking me if my mouth is dry when they deliberately put the damn thing in my mouth and kept it in there while they went and took a shit.
You best be lucky that's all they put in your mouth. Now you gotta worry about going to the dentist, getting blew out.
The dentist
while getting your tooth filled in.
We're gonna move on to the great state of Texas.
Oh Lord.
Haven't they done enough?
No, they
haven't.
haven't.
Texas do this time.
So Texas, this is a crazy story.
Technically, Texas has been pretty quiet lately.
So a Texas nurse was arrested after videos were found on her husband's phone of her having sex with a Great Dane. The story's not finished.
No.
Oh, fuck.
The story is not finished.
No, there's more.
So let's go over
in all this.
Let's go over the first part again.
Oh God.
A Texas nurse was arrested after videos were found on her husband's phone of her having sex with a dog.
All right.
Okay.
Comma.
Oh no.
On her husband's phone, also, her husband is also now being charged with possessing child pornography.
Burn them.
Oh God.
So both of them are going to go to prison.
The child diddler and
the dog diddler.
The dog diddler. This is like this is a group of villains. This is like the Rowdy Rough Boys. This is bad.
You know, some stories you just wish some headlines you just wish you never heard.
What you doing, Detroit? What you doing? So the Hudson site skyscraper has officially been topped off. It is finished. The frame is not finished. They still got to finish the insides and everything. So
that makes me so happy.
It has reached its height that it's going to be. So if you go downtown, you see this tall skyscraper downtown, it's finished. We can finally stop saying, hey, how tall is it going to be? You can just go downtown right now.
You know what the fucked up thing about it is? The Hudson side has been completed sooner than the church, than the perfecting church.
You're right. It has. There's another skyscraper that went up before perfecting church.
And this is like a 35 floor building, maybe close to that.
It's more than 35 floors.
Here, who built it is the question. That's my question.
75 plus. Building? That got completed faster than the church.
So whose God do you serve? I'm playing anyway.
Bro, let's not start that one tonight.
What's the excuse?
Speaking of whose God do we serve? Did y'all see the new Detroit sign on I-94?
Oh we my God!
We was having such a good time.
I drove past it last night when I was driving. It was too funny.
It could have been. I know that's the sign, but it could have been done so much better.
So I saw that a little while ago.
Oh, that's too funny.
And I was like, this can't be what. Like that's not what I was like, this looks kind of cool, but this can't be what the rendering was. Then I saw the rendering and I was like, yo.
First of all, that rendering was straight off of AI.
No, that's when you go, who are we taking to court today?
Hey man. That's all
like,
hey man.
You could have got some Detroit designers. You could have done something with it. You could have made it a charity. You could have done something with it.
So much better. Like,
thank you. As a designer, this irks me because there was a golden opportunity to give your state, to give your city something, just like the Hollywood sign. The Hollywood sign has longevity. It's iconic. Meanwhile, we put this bullshit up and expect everybody to like it. That just doesn't happen.
Yeah, but nobody's sitting around singing "Hooray for Detroit." You know, like
I'm not saying it's bullshit. I'm not saying it's bullshit. I'm just saying like you could have did it better.
It could have been done so much better.
It's a nice sign.
You could have made it a contest.
No, my problem with the sign isn't that it's not a nice sign. It is indeed.
It's a nice sign. It's a nice sign.
But it could have been done so much better.
But it could have been done better. Like even though they could have did the old English D.
Right.
You know.
Right.
Exactly.
Rochester Hills City Council just approved Lifetime Fitness liquor license.
So I got to pay $250 a month.
Plus alcohol tax.
Membership.
They can do that shit.
Right. That's my question is do I have to pay a separate fee for the alcohol? Like, am I all of a sudden is the membership like $260, $270 now? Because
that's a good question. That is a very.
They got to pay off the liquor license. What you mean?
They definitely added that to the membership, and you probably get like 5 drink minimum.
5 drink minimum. What?
Sir.
Lifetime Fitness? You got treadmills? Like, what's going on?
Bro, all I know is the insurance, the health insurance premiums are going to go through the roof.
But that's actually a good next question. What's the liability for Lifetime at that point?
They got liability. They got the money. They got lawyers. They good.
They gotta update the contracts and whatnot. Because they had this is not a bar. This is a Lifetime. This is a fitness center with a pool and removable weights, which in the wrong hands, on uneducated hands, could do some serious damage.
But then you gotta think about the DAC, like the Detroit Athletic Club, which has
but the DAC
and a banquet center and alcohol license. So
they're
basically trying to make more Lifetime into like an affluent, more
Lifetime is
the higher ups.
Is it the Beverly Hills, whatever?
Yes, it is. Lifetime. Look and search where Lifetime Fitnesses are. The demographics for those areas are not poor people at all.
No, that
not even middle class.
We
could have added
all upper middle class to rich.
What happened? So the juice bar is just gone.
No, the drinks will be sold at the juice bar. You can get juice too. Okay, for all the basketball people, what is worse? A worn basketball, a double rim, or no net?
See, I can make do with the no net. I'm okay with that, but the double rims be fucking you over at the worst times.
I'd be like, that's in, and boing, right out. Like, what the heck?
So like you say worn, like a worn out one, like ain't got no,
like a worn basketball, like there's no grip,
smooth like a racing slick,
smooth like you try to grip it and just
no traction, no. I can make do with that.
Traction.
No traction. That's it.
Yo, basketball got no traction, sir.
So we talking about. So we talking about full waxed bowling ball right now.
Yes.
Yep.
I can deal with that. I can deal with that. I've been poor before.
You said the last one was no net?
You said I've been poor before?
I've been poor before. I can deal with no net.
I mean, what's the use?
I can't deal with them. To catch the ball.
But
sometimes
again,
sometimes you do a 3 and it goes like in like this and it goes out.
That's for aesthetic, but those double rims serve no purpose.
No, it helps you shoot a better 3, a better arch.
Yeah, when your shot hits a double rim and goes off, it sounds like a kicker hitting the uprights.
It does. It's very embarrassing too.
It is.
Because on a regular rim, it would have went in. Like, it's some bullshit. So I do think the double rim is the worst.
What is the reason for the double rim? Who invented that so I can whoop his ass? No, if he's dead, I am bringing his dead body and putting him in trial.
God damn, not like the Pope. The fact that I didn't look at this story because the fact that Walter said someone came in and did his voice for him.
Yeah,
that is a true story. You gotta look this up.
Yeah, no, I think it was whoever was like the Pope, like the next Pope or whoever put him on trial. While they were on trial, he was like, "So did you do this?" And he was like, "Yeah, I did this." And everybody was like, "Oh, he did it!" Like,
it was called the cadaver trial. Oh, Frambosis, that's where it was.
They did the voice like the gingerbread man from Shrek,
and he was like, he was dead for a good 7 months, so his body ain't even been decomposed yet.
But they did him the dirtiest.
He was 6 feet under. He was like, "Yeah, I got away with it." Then you heard some shovels. Like, oh shit.
No, you have to realize, Chris. Again, they dug up his body. VA voice acted the shit out of him, excommunicated him, threw him into the river.
I never heard of this in my life.
Threw him into the river.
Oh my god!
It's one of the back up.
It's one of the wildest. It's one of the wildest stories I have ever heard. And when I heard it was true, I was like, "Y'all have got to be fucking kidding me."
This is nuts.
I mean, the Catholic Church has been known for doing some wild shit, but this has got to be like top 5.
It's like an episode of Gossip Girl or something.
An episode of Gossip Girl.
Oh God. You can't make this stuff up. This is stuff that's like
you can't. That's the sad part.
It happened,
you cannot make that up.
Can't change anything.
They were like, "He's dead." They're like, "I know. Put him on trial." Like,
did he do this? Did they put him up as a to show his side of the story?
They put him up on his actual chair and voice acted him.
Yes.
And puppeted the shit out of him.
They used him as a witness.
Yes, they used him as. Not only did they put him on trial, they used him as a witness, and like.
They used him as a witness. He said, "I didn't do anything."
Wow, you will ever want to know.
I'm innocent.
So next time you think you got it rough, just remember they brought him back from the dead just to ridicule him.
No, again, Walter, this body wasn't even decomposed yet. This was like a fresh 7 months. He just got in the box.
He just got embalmed.
He just got
They were like, "Save your soul now." And he was like, "You got me."
Ain't you the Pope? Sign on.
Even God himself was like, "Nigga."
Hey, man. Hey. He knows the beginning from to the end, man. He knew what was going to happen to this Pope. Like I said,
back that story, you'd be surprised how much crazy fuck shit would happen in a courtroom.
Like I said, he was 6 feet under. He thought he got away with it, and he heard some shovels. And he said, "Oh shit, here we go." He said, "Oh shit." Hot the evidence. He said his little coffin.
He was the evidence.
No, the voice actor was the evidence. He's like, "No, I didn't. Not my buttons. Not my gumdrop buttons." Top 10 hidden gem restaurants in the Metro Detroit area. Now, this top 10 list has been brought to you by one of our followers who is coming in town for the draft in 2 weeks.
Hey.
And he wants to know what restaurants to go to. So he was like, give us a list of restaurants to go to in Detroit that aren't like, the popular restaurants. So I was like, okay, I got you. Here are some hidden gem restaurants in Metro Detroit. These are ones that I've been to personally, that I've actually ate at.
All right, let's hear it.
These are the ones that I've actually sat at and ate at because I like food. Number 10, we have Masa Mexican Street Food, which is in Farmington Hills.
Very good restaurant.
It's a very good restaurant.
Very good. Number 9, we have Nicola's in Southfield, Michigan.
I like
Cool.
Nicole's.
Is that German?
No, it's barbecue.
Nah, it's good.
It's good barbecue. Number 8, we have Eureka Eatery in Monroe. So if you're on your way up from Toledo, stop by Eureka Eatery on Telegraph.
I don't think I've
or
been to
Frenchtown
Eureka.
Township, whatever township that is. But great food. It's in a gas station, so don't be alarmed.
Oh, some good restaurants are based out of gas stations. I mean,
you got Soroki's, you got crispy crunchy chicken, you got Tasty's
underrated.
Burger.
Tasty's Burgers is a go in the
It's
Dearborn
really good.
area. Is it in the Dearborn area? Because I know it's like right next door to the drive-in theater.
Yep, it's over there. They made another one. Actually, they made a few. There's one in Dearborn Heights.
Obviously.
Actually, there's one in Taylor now.
Ooh. More reasons to go to Taylor.
Right. Number 7, we have See You Tomorrow, which is a soul food restaurant in Detroit on Woodward.
Ooh.
Very good
Wait,
restaurant.
what?
North of Grand Boulevard. They turned this old car repair place into a huge breakfast restaurant.
That one's kind of cool.
Number 6, we have Capers on the east side.
Goat.
The goat.
It's definitely not some place where you want to take your date to.
Steak by the ounce. Yeah, you can take your date to Capers. Not a first date.
Not a first date.
Not a second date.
You finna fall. Their food's so good, you gonna fall the fuck to sleep as soon as you enter your car.
Right, and you don't want to fall asleep in your car on that.
Hell no. That's why not anybody can just go to the Capers like all willy nilly. You gotta keep an open. You gotta keep an open eye out to anything.
Right. Number 5, we have Fat Daddy's Hot Chicken and Waffles in Riverview.
Fat Daddy's.
I've never heard of that place.
Very good. I was about to go this morning, but
where was that again?
Too far. It's in Riverview.
Oh hell no.
Downriver.
It's on like 4th Street and like Pennsylvania Avenue, all the way down.
I'm not going down.
That's really downriver.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Riverview. It's far.
I'm not. No.
But it's good. It's worth the travel though. It's really good.
It's called Fat Daddy's, right?
Yeah, Fat Daddy's Hot Chicken and Waffles.
Is it better than Cuzzo's?
Yes. Depending on what you get.
Oh, this is like a hole in the wall.
Real
discreet.
Number 4, we have Big Burger, which is in Livonia.
No.
I just tried that out yesterday, actually.
Again,
I had the double bacon cheeseburger.
Double bacon. Oh dang! They really put
Say double bacon.
Oh, that's what they were putting.
And they use Angus beef, 100% Angus beef.
Ooh.
Oh, that's what they were putting in right next to 8 Mile, right on 8 Mile. That's what they were putting up. I think they were putting a Fat Daddy's on 8 Mile.
And what?
Woodward? No, 8 Mile and where the Family Dollar is.
Wow, that narrows it down to 7,000 locations. A Family Dollar in Detroit on 8 Mile?
No, it's like no. It's like you get off on 8 Mile on Southfield, make a right, go past Greenfield. It's like right between Greenfield and Wyoming.
That's 2.5 miles. I need specifics. Is it on the Detroit side or the Oak Park side or Southfield side?
Detroit side.
Interesting. All right, I'll have to look at that then. So yeah, number four was Big Burger in Livonia. Number 3 is another burger spot, Mally's Sports Bar and Grill in Southgate, which has gotten credit for having the biggest burger in history.
Really?
I'm good on that.
But if you want to order it, you have to order it like I think 2 days in advance so they can get the ingredients for it.
Hey yo, I just looked at the menu
For Fat Daddy's?
Yeah.
It's good.
Okay, here's the thing. Your heart won't work for the next hour and a half.
Was that a Luther?
I don't think your heart needs to work for the next hour and a half.
This is a loofah with hot chicken and bacon.
It's all right. It's all right. You're good.
It's all right.
Your heart won't work in the next hour and a half because of this. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, your heart won't work after Mally's. So number 3 is Mally's Sports Grill and Bar in Southgate. They have the world's largest burger and a 2-pound taco that you also have to order.
What?
A 2-pound taco is
two-pound
this huge taco that you can eat. If you finish it, I think there's like a prize that you get or something like that. But it was delicious.
You gotta starve yourself before taking on a challenge like that.
Hey man, it was a good
Do
taco.
what you got to do, I guess.
Now that burger, I'm not trying.
Oh, you're talking about this one. This is the burger.
What? Yes.
You ain't finishing that.
I'm not finishing that at all.
Absolutely not. You're not finishing that.
I can't even get one. Like they cut it in like cake slices. So I'm not gonna finish
it's one of those.
One of those gimmicks.
Yeah. I'm not
your arteries are gonna be plugged up like traffic on a Jeffries.
I got a buddy that could probably do that, honestly.
Number 2, Hero, which is a Japanese restaurant in Novi.
Your heart, shoot. Sushi place.
What's it called?
No, they turned this like huge, like colonial house, huge house, into like there's like different floors of like.
What's this place called again?
Shiro. It's in Novi. SHIRO on the corner of Novi and Novi Road and 9 Mile.
Oh wow!
So it's pretty nice actually. Get the filet mignon.
Oh, that looks pretty good though. I ain't gonna lie.
It's really good.
This is definitely a wedding anniversary place though.
Right. So if you're going to be staying in the Novi area for the draft, the hotels out there, Shiro is a good spot.
Oh.
All right. But if you're staying in the Southfield area,
I'm going to hang around downtown for the draft.
No, I mean if you're staying in people coming to the draft, like most of the hotels downtown are like
booked already. Yeah, we already
booked, or if they're not booked, they're ridiculously high. So if you go out to Novi or Southfield, which is where our number 1 spot is.
Here's the thing that I learned when I was working at Ford Field. The hotels, at least 2 of them, are booked for the visitor team for at least like 5, like couple weeks in advance.
Oh yeah, of course.
So you're definitely not going to get a hotel room there. So that's where the Airbnb comes in, and you can remind yourself not everybody living nice as you do.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, if you are staying in Southfield, in the hotels in Southfield, the number 1 place that I recently just went to for the first time after getting a sample during a lunch and learn at work, Cornbread. The restaurant called Cornbread in Southfield at the corner of Northwestern and Inkster.
There's better be some Jiffy corn.
Oh, is that the old beans and cornbread place?
Yes, it used to be called Beans and Cornbread. Now it's just called Cornbread.
Oh, because beans and cornbread was.
Oh,
I've never
beans
been.
And cornbread will make a nigga fat.
So the time me and Alyssa went there a few weeks ago. Fam, we walked in. We walked in, and guess who was sitting right in front of us eating cornbread and stuff?
What?
Who?
Mason, the commentator for the Detroit Pistons.
I believe it. Detroit basket, like Mason.
Yes,
I believe it.
I was like, because it looked like him. I was like, is that Mason? And then somebody was like, hey man, I enjoy your stuff. He was like, hey man. I was like, oh, that's Mason, bro.
Just from the starters, you got catfish fingers, Louisiana gumbo, sweet potato muffins. I'll take a dozen of those.
Hey, what's that place that's by there though? That also has pretty good food. Fishbones.
I've never been to Fishbones before.
You never been to the Fishbones downtown?
No, never.
I've been to I went to Fishbones downtown, but it's only because I was staying at the Euphemium and it's connected.
Yeah. So, and they have one out in Southfield too.
That too, and then
they have one in Southfield Shores too. They want Southfield Shores too.
This stuff looks, I'm sorry, I'm hungry already, but this stuff looks good.
Hurry up and get it before they close. The mac and cheese, man. I'm telling you right now. No, don't look like that. It's delicious.
What's their prices? Because I might have to go
Or the most expensive thing on this item is the country fried lobster tails. Other than that, it's pretty manageable.
What?
How much are the country fried lobster tails?
45.
Oh, that's not bad.
That's not exactly where beans and cornbread is, but all right. Oh, they close at 9. Damn it, it's 8:30. Damn it.
And we could have made an order.
You can make one for tomorrow. It's Sunday.
That's true.
Yeah, but Sundays, Sundays with soul food places like this, it's going to be packed.
But you can just get an order. You can sit.
Hold up. They charging 56 cents for honey butter. That better be some damn good honey butter.
It's good.
I'm not one for honey, but honey butter. Now if they got apple butter,
honey butter and cinnamon butter.
Oh, they got catfish. Oh yeah.
I told you catfish fingers. Oh, we finna eat.
That's what most of the people had.
Right. And they
either had the cornbread or the catfish fingers. The people around us.
Bro, imagine that. Imagine going there. Imagine going.
Remember, go, man. My bad.
Imagine going there after an Easter service.
Yeah,
Easter.
Fat bag.
I'm going to sleep.
You going to sleep after this meal? That's exactly what's going on.
Jesus rose. All right. Going to bed.
He is risen indeed.
Yeah, I'm going to sleep.
Low-key though, but you got to remember, not everybody can cook catfish.
True, very true.
And I would rather I know maybe 2 or 3 people whose catfish that I've had that I've been like, that's good. And me myself being as good of a cook as I am, I've never tried catfish because I know it's not something I'm that good at. Because I think that's that deep frying. So
here's the thing. Here's 3 things about cooking catfish. You gotta make sure it's cooked properly. You gotta make sure it's prepared properly, and you gotta make sure it's cleaned properly. Because not everybody cleans their catfish.
Yeah,
catfish.
My dad can make some pretty good catfish though. All right, Dad. All right, Montellis.
All right, so we had some honorable mentions before we get off the show today. We have District 78, which is the former Rustic Crow on Adams and Clifford downtown.
Rest in peace to those Rock and Rye wings.
Yeah, rest in peace, man.
You say Rock and Rye wings?
Rock and Rye.
Oh,
I think there's another location somewhere. I gotta find it.
I said Walter is basically Rock and Rye pop reduced down to a syrup and then tossed in with some of the best wings you will probably have in that Detroit area.
No, that's fair. I'm not denying that. I just haven't heard of Rock and Rye ring. Rock and Rye.
Change your life, Walter. I gotta find it because I think they have.
I got the recipe on deck.
So
you got the recipe.
Shoot, we should have a wing. We should have a wing fest so we can try out these wings.
Right, like a orange mandarin wings with orange pop reduction and some spices.
No, actually, that should be let's have people send in their recipes. Let's see what the community makes.
Oh yeah, recipe hour. I'll be down for that.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we also had
like you know how to cook some good catfish.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, we also had tailor-made fat burgers, which is on the east side on 7 Mile, and I believe it's before you get to Mound Road.
It's 7 Mile and
it's between Ryan and Mound.
Very deep Detroit.
Does Mound have a different name once you cross a certain road?
No.
Okay.
But it's a good place.
It turns into Mount Elliott once you go across Hamtramck area. But that's just because the roads interchange, and then the rest of it is Mount Elliott. But it's always Mound Road.
Okay.
The fact is, they change it from like Davidson to like 8 Mile. It's like a regular street, but it has like the Telegraph kind of feel to it. It's like, wait, are we supposed to go on 70 or 35? But when you cross 8 Mile, it's Mound Road. You already know what time it is.
I haven't been on Davidson in a while.
Yeah, Davidson.
Hey, when I found out that Davidson goes from being like a regular road to a highway, I was like, wait.
That's exactly how I felt when I when I go down Southfield for the first time. It's like, oh shit, this is a regular road.
Mm-hmm.
It's wild.
When a highway, or when you can. I was in Ohio the first time this happened, and like the county road, it was like County Road 35 or something, just crossed the highway.
Right.
I was like, wait. So you mean to tell?
Something.
It's like I got a couple questions here.
So we also had Good Times on the Ave, which is on Livernois.
Good time.
And then we also had Detroit 75 Kitchen, which has a food truck location in Southwest Detroit and an actual in-store location / food truck location in Troy at Oakland Mall.
Interesting.
So if you're in the Troy area, if your hotel is in Troy for the draft, Detroit 75 Kitchen, that's where you go. And of course, you have Honey's, which is on Grand River on the west side. I've never been there yet. That's one of my things to get later on this month. I'll be going to Honey's on Grand River.
What kind of food do they have?
It's basically like a soul food restaurant, like your your mom and pop restaurant.
Okay, I'm about it.
So I'm gonna go check it out. They got some nice stuff in there. That seems good. So I'll see if it tastes good. And speaking of that, that has been another edition of the KrisCross Corner podcast. Thank you, Marcel and Walter Whitten, for being on the show.
Always glad to be back.
I'm your host, Kris Canty. See y'all next time on KrisCross Corner.